Okay, so you need to go on your table of contents and write this here. Go ahead and pause and write. If you are on this assignment, that means you should be on non-proportional relationship notes. That means you should have already finished your exit ticket and the notes of proportional versus non-proportional. Make sure that you are following along with the notes, and then right after this assignment, right after you're done with the video and the examples, you're going to go ahead and do the Google form. Okay, so a linear relationship. When we think about the word linear, obviously you can see that the word line is in there. A linear relationship is an equation whose solutions are ordered pairs that form a line when graphed on the coordinate plane. Linear equations can be written in the form y equals mx plus b. Okay? And that just means that we have an x value, we multiply something, and then we add something to the x value, and it gives us y. Okay? When b equals 0, or when b does not equal 0, this equal sign with the line through it just means does not equal. The relationship between x and y is non-proportional. So remember we went over that yesterday. If the line goes through the origin, that means y equals 0, your intercept, y-intercept. But here, when your y-intercept does not equal 0, that means it crosses at some other point of the y-axis. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to go from a written problem to an equation to a table to a graph. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with the word problem. The entrance fee for the Mountain World Campaigning Resort is $20. Visitors then must pay $25 each night they spend camping. So I know I'm going to create an equation that resembles y equals mx plus b. I know that whatever my m is, my slope, is the thing that happens more than once. Well, if I go to this place, I'm only going to pay that $20 to get in. I'm not going to pay it more than once. What I'm going to pay more than once is the $25 per day or each night that I spend there. So I know because of my keyword each, this is what goes with my x. This is my m, sorry. Okay? So my equation is going to look like y equals, instead of m, I'm going to write 25x, because m always goes with x, plus the $20 fee. So this is saying, hey, I'm going to pay $20 to get in, and then every night that I stay there, I'm going to pay $25 per night. Okay? So this really should have gone here. And again, I knew that 25 was my slope because it has the word each. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my table. All I'm going to do is plug in this value into my equation. So the first thing on your table is x, the second is y. So the first column would be x, this is y. And all I'm going to do again is plug in 0 for where I see an x. So I'm going to rewrite this as parentheses 25 times 0 plus 20. Okay? And I'm just going to go on Desmos and do that. So I have 25, and then I put parentheses 0 plus 20 is going to give me 20. Okay? So 20 would be the y value. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to change it to a 1. It's going to give me 45. So that just means 25 times 1 plus 20 gives me 45. If I stay 2 nights, I'm going to do 25 times 2 and still add that entrance fee, which is 20, so 70. And I'm just changing it each time. So now it's for 3 nights. I'm going to do 25 times 3. Add 20, gives me 95, and then 6 nights, 170. Now all I have to do is plot these, so I have 0, 20. I'm going to go 0, 20 is in between the 0 and the 40, so that's my first point, okay, and that's my y-intercept. 145, so that would kind of be between, this would be 60, so I would say 1 and 45 are like right by the 45. 270 is right before the 80. 395. This would be 100, so the 95 would be here. 170 and 6. So 6, 170 would be somewhere here. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these lines. I'm going to use like a straight edge because for once I care that my line is straight. You don't have to. Just make it as straight as you can. But I don't know why today I want it to be, and it's not. So it's fine though. All right. And that is my line. Okay. You are going to now go ahead and create an equation here for this verbal. Create your table and then plot your points. Okay. I'm going to now show you how this would look on STAR. On STAR, they would give you a word problem and then tell you to match it to each one. So here's how you're going to do that. Rodolfo has 15 toys in his toy box, and he adds 2 new toys every month. So I know every month is what's going to happen more than once. This is how much he started with. So this is my B, this is my M. Based on the information, which representation best shows the relationship between the number of toys Rodolfo has in his toy box, Y, and the number of months that have passed, X. Okay, so this one's already labeled for you, so you don't have to worry about that. But I'm going to go ahead and create the equation. Y equals M is 2, 2X, and he had 15 toys, so that's plus 15. So I know, right off the bat, I can tell you, this one cannot be my answer because I know my y-intercept is 15. This graph should be starting at 15, but it's not. It's starting at the origin. So this one cannot be my answer. What you're going to do is you're going to go through each one, the table, the graph, and the other table, okay? And you're going to put the 2 points into Desmos. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now. I'm recording. Sorry. I'll just do is I'm going to go through each one of these and pick 2 points and figure out what the M and the Y is for each one. So I'm going to start with the first table. And I'm going to put 4, 8, 6, 12, and then Y1 tilde MX, 1 plus B. Okay, and as you can see, it says my M is 2 and my B is 0. So this would make an equation Y equals 2X plus 0. So I know that this one cannot be my answer because it's supposed to have 15 as my B. So this one cannot be it. So you're going to go ahead and check for H and check for G. So find its M, find the B, and it has to match to what this is. Remember that this is the M, this is the B. Let me know if you need help. Oh, wait, no, you can't let me know, but